Hello everyone, it's me ExilerJ, and in today's video I will be showing the new monster that the Korean sir just got, the nine-tailed fox. This is how they look like. And the awakening form looks like this. Righty, let's see what they do and how they work. So they have a basic attack. If there's no critical hit that lands on the fire one's basic attack, she gets crit resistance down on the enemy target, not bad. Then they can look really complicated when you look at how many stuff there is to read, but I will try to explain it as easy as possible. So they have a buff that they apply to themselves, which is unremovable. This is kind of similar to the vampires with the first buff. I think it's very similar to that. So this attack does 3 attacks for 276.6% of attacker's damage. And when you have 6 phantom lights, just think of first, it's basically the same. Then she uses phantom light, meditation 1. Now there's a lot to read here, but we don't have to read this. I went through it myself. You can just look down here. It does an extra attack, and for each stack of phantom light level she has, she deals 15% more damage. But this is for creatures, by the way. So this is PvE. This is for like normal monsters in PvE. I think Galago's runes, this will be pretty good. It gives movement speed up for your whole team. As you can see over here, it does, so this is just saying that it removes 6 stacks of phantom light. I guess that's the difference between first and this. This doesn't consume everything. Then, if the target is a fire creature, she increases her ult charge by 20%. If it's a water, she increases mana by 1. For wind, she gets skill acceleration. And for LD creatures, it's mana regen speed up. Let me just see here. This is applying it to the team summoner, so I just want to check. It seems to be all for your summoner, by the way. So you will get this buff on your summoner. Just remember that. Let's see the next skill. So Phantom Light Spirit falls on skill 2. She applies Phantom Light again, unremovable. This is a 1 hit for 664. CD up, and when she has 6 stacks of Phantom Light, this procs another 415% of attacker's damage. Then yet again she deals more damage to creatures. And she has movement speed up. It looks very similar. Yet again, this is all for all your... all of this is for your summoner. Both does the same, which is really interesting. Very interesting. The mana cost and the cooldowns are the same as well. I think the difference is this one attacks 3 times a single target. What about this one? I guess this is just 1 attack. I mean, the phantom lights are different, the damage is different, so... interesting. Then we have a passive. Every 5 seconds while she's in battle, she gets 1 phantom light stack, which is for her skills. Oops. Run. And then the ultimate. Seems like it deals a lot of damage. Yeah, this deals a lot of damage if that procs. This is so much damage. It's more than 1600% of attacker's damage. I like that. But yeah, creatures bonus damage and then pass again. I guess we get it already. It's basically buffing your summoner while also being a damage dealer. She is an archer and her name is Shihwa. Let's go to the water one. So we have a support here on the water one. Nothing on the basic attack. Then she has a heal for skill 1. And then for every phantom light she has, she heals for 10% more, I guess. Recovery given up 10%. If she has 4 or more stacks, she heals an extra 11.4 on this. And it seems like it will consume all her Phantom Light stacks if she heals with more than level 4 stacks. Let's see on skill 2. This gives her Phantom Light, she heals, she removes two beneficial effects. This is AoE on the enemy. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it works like that. Yeah, enemies. So, seems fine. Passive. So this is very interesting, by the way. When she heals a warrior or an assassin type team member, and it has 70% or more HP, damage taken down for 14 seconds. If they are half HP or lower, she gives spell shield to them for 2 hits. That is pretty cool. I like how she synergizes with warriors and assassins. I think this is a pretty cool healer. Her ultimate heals a lot, removes all beneficial effects on the enemies, so it strips everything. Unfortunately, I don't have the monster so that we can see the AoE on it. It looks promising though. Just don't get... I think it's very... especially when you look at the fire one, you can get really... This is like reading an essay, but you don't have to read it. I read it for you, so I'm just explaining what they're doing. Okay, Wind One is a mage. She has Phantom Light 3 on skill 1. And she attacks 3 times for 276.6% damage. Each hit has a 52% chance of electric shock. And each time she applies electric shock, she gets 1 level of Phantom Light. So if you look carefully here, if you're super lucky, you can get level 6 Phantom Light from this. Maximum. If all 3 electric shocks lands on the enemy. Seems pretty fair, or pretty good I mean. I don't know about fair. Then on skill 2 she uses a Thunderbolt. Let me just make sure. This is an AoE attack and apply electric shock to enemies within the area. That's a lot of damage actually, and it destroys HP. And per level of the... per level, if caster has level 5 plus Phantom Light, she deals 5% more damage. Now this is per level, so this will be 25% more damage, maximum of 50% more damage if the higher levels of Phantom Light she has. So I guess you stack it with skill 1, and once you have at least 5 stacks of Phantom Light, you can use skill 2 for more damage. This should deal a lot of damage actually. It also removes immunity, and if she uses this, it says Phantom Light level 5 down. I wonder if it only stacks up to level 5 then. I don't know honestly. And then there's electric shock that she places again. Let me read. Increases the skill range and increases the damage based on its Phantom level. So I'm not sure if they mean the radius of AoE, I guess that's what it means. Applies electric shock after removing immunity and consumes its Phantom Light level. This skill destroys the HP. Okay, we saw that. Seems pretty promising. I think that she can be good. Okay, her passive. When she attacks with anything, she has a 22% chance of removing immunity. If there's electric shock, while there is burn, I mean this means when she electric shocks, I guess. So if there's a burn, she has a bonus hit, and it destroys the target's max HP by 300% of this damage. And electric shock, if there is a frostbite, she has a bonus. That's a lot of damage there. I guess this is for HP destruction, this one is for like more damage mostly. She also has a tribute advantage if there's frostbite. It seems like frostbite is her favorite one to synergize with. She also puts defense down. This is her passive, it seems really good. Then her ultimate strikes down a Thunderbolt to attack enemies within the area and applies electric shock to them, removes their immunity. more immunity counters, that's good. I think she will counter Wusa a lot since she's a wind monster, man. Yeah, she seems pretty nice. Let's go to the next one. Okay, Chamie, she's a archer. She has a passive here when she has level 6 plus Phantom Light. She uses a nocturnal excursion. And then, from what I've seen here, per caster's Phantom Light level, for each stack she has, she does a hit. So let's say she has 10 stacks. I'm pretty sure this will be 10 hits. It seems like this is the case with her. And it has attribute advantage, and per hit she removes 1 stack of Phantom Light down. I would love to see that. Then skill 1, attacks 3 times, very low damage here. But it gives her 3 stacks for a basic attack, and she steals beneficial effects. So it's a half-half chance, but she attacks 3 times. When she steals a beneficial effect, she gets another stack. So this is yet again maximum of level 6 Phantom Light, which will help her a lot for a basic attack. Then this one is very interesting on skill 2. She has Reincarnate, and then she gets another new thing like first, which is called Reincarnate, and it's also unremovable. She removes 2 harmful effects, and she recovers HP. This is only for herself. The harmful effects she removes and the HP, it seems like it's only for herself, just a heads up. Then she decreases the cooldown of Phantom Light Spirit, which is skill 1. So I guess you use this on Soul Link, you remove her from Soul Link, and she will use this one with no cooldown. I guess that's how you use her. And then she has a passive. For every Reincarnate level she has, her basic attacks proc will deal 12% more damage. Nocturnal Excursion. So this is a very interesting skill set. She seems to be highly based off of her basic attack, and it seems to do good damage. If you can stack that all the way to 10, I would love to see this. And then the last one is the dark one, Kamiya. Okay, she has the lowest damage on the basic attack if you compare it with the others who have 200%. But she also has the same thing as the light one, and a lot of the others as well. She has attack up. When she does this, it's only for herself, and per Phantom Light level, she gets a hit. This is dealing damage based off the number of targets harmful effects as damage, and she deals 20% bonus damage to bosses, and for each hit she removes a stack of Phantom Light. She's an anti-bosser, I think, chat. This seems to be the next heavy bosser, but she's a LD5. Good luck getting her. Let's go on, let's carry on. Okay, skill 1. This attacks 3 times, Phantom Light 1. Per hit 182.4% damage, does poison, and when a crit hit occurs, she gets another Phantom Light. So crit rate will be very important for her. Let me just see. Applies Phantom Light to herself and attacks the enemy with very nice freeze. Each hit has a certain chance to each. I'm just trying to see if this will give her per hit or if it's just giving her 1 stack. It seems like it only gives her 1 stack of Phantom Light, and then for each crit hit she gets 3 stacks. Also, this is 3 mana cost. This is a 2 mana cost, which is interesting. Then this applies movement speed up to your team members, so this is a buff for your whole team. And it maxes out her Phantom Light level, by the way. When you have level 3 Phantom Light and you use this skill, it gives her plus level 7 Phantom Light stacks. So then you have 10 stacks. And when you have at least 3 plus, you will use this over here, which we will go through right now. And if you have lower than 2 stacks, she will give you 1 extra stack if you use this skill. Remember, this is a 2 mana cost, it's very cheap. Okay, this is what this do. It gives attack up, and yet again, per Phantom Light per hit she deals damage. And when attacking a boss, bonus damage, and Phantom Light level 1 down. Let me just make sure about something here. Increases the number of hits based on... Yeah, so she will also deal... This will be 10 hits. I can only imagine a 2 mana cost with this. It's gonna be broken against bosses. She has to be better than Arang, I think. But I might be wrong. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when somebody summons her. But it seems pretty good, actually. Her ultimate gives level 10 stacks of this, movement speed up, level 4, and then she has another one like this, but it's level like rank 3, I guess. It gives 4 attack ups, lots of damage. Let's compare it with this one. 105, 22.6. Yeah, this is way more. Remember, you have to multiply this by 10, because it's giving her 10 stacks. Also, she has 40% more damage against bosses with her ult. Yeah, as you can see, they seem pretty promising. The Dark One seems to be a really good anti-bosser. There's a lot I can talk about them, but I just wanted to make this video to show you what they do and how they work. Thanks for watching this video. I'm ExilerJ. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/ExilerJ. And don't forget to sub to my YouTube channel or follow me on Twitch and catch me live over there. Peace out.